Yo, we live. Hey, welcome back, man, to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, here today bringing you another edition of my starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel, alright? And before we do that, y'all know what it is, man. It's the lineup review from the previous slate. So while we got it and we getting into it, man, y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn the notification bell on for your boy so you see when the video drops every day, alright? Now, my best lineup with the updated starting five gave us 289. It was a tough night last night, man. Losing night for us over here overall, man. This lineup right here was in the $5, I guess it's 5K the first. I think it was $150, 150 max entry. We came in 513 place, man. Like I said, won $8 right here, but overall it was a losing night. If you caught the updated starting five, you know I went with Darren Fox, Donovan Mitchell, Kent Bazemore, Najee Marshall, and Andre Drummond, right? So we're going to start right now while you don't see Najee Marshall up here. Right before lock, I had saw the news that Marshall was not starting, and we knew that was going to be bad for business. So we was able to see at the same time that Buddy Hield was not playing and Mo Harkless would be starting for the Sacramento Kings. I thought that was the perfect pivot from Marshall because it still allowed me to have access to the second highest total on the slate, around the same price point, and now with a guy who was starting. So I went to Mo Harkless. It worked out well for me over here. Came in at 8% ownership. He gave us 30 DK points, man, pushing 10x at value right here. So like 9.7x or something like that, 9-some point value. Doesn't matter for this salary. Mo Hawkins got it done for us at 8%. That would allow us to come into money over here. Andre Drummond, the guy that killed us, man. When I gave the Drummond play, when I was on Drummond, I made it in with the mind that Marc Gasol would be out and maybe that'll shoe up some extra and lock in a few extra minutes for Drummond. But Marc Gasol played. I chose to stay here as I felt he still should see 27, 30 minutes. He only played 25, 26 minutes, man. Gave us 17, man. The snowman was in town. Come on, Andre Drummond. He has killed me a couple of times out of the last few slates, but what are you going to do, man? He's still a fantasy point per minute beast. He's going to have a breakout game soon, but we'll take the L right here with him. Rounding out the starting five at the top, Darren Fox. I love this Sacramento Pelicans game. I felt like it wasn't getting enough attention, especially being the second highest total game on the slate. Most of the ownership was just going to Zion, so I wanted to get the other side of it right here with Darren Fox at 9,300. Talking about a guy who's been balling, man. He's been pretty much 50 fantasy points his last few outings as well, so got him right at 19% ownership. Put up a monster for us at 62 DK points, man. Gotta love that performance from him. At the shooting guard spot, we went Donovan Mitchell. The chalk de jour over here, man, at 52%, pushing 53%. Gave us 57 DK points. Very solid. I told y'all in the video yesterday, point Donovan Mitchell is an elite fantasy option. I just wanted to lock him in. I didn't care about the ownership, man, as I felt really comfortable with Donovan Mitchell right here. Round out the rest of the lineup, man. I wanted to go Reggie Bullock right here as a guy who I knew could get 30 minutes and I knew was going to come in low on, man. It was just a matter of not if it was just so happened to be an upside game for him. But he gave us a solid performance, man. We got him at under 1%. That always helps. That's lovely. And he gave us 24 DK points, man. Nothing great, nothing to shoot us to the top of the leaderboard, but solid. He didn't kill us, all right? Then coming down, man, I want to go right back to Zach LaVine. I felt his price was still very good on him in this matchup with the Memphis Grizzlies. We got him right at 9% ownership, man. He gave us 42 DK points, just okay. You know what I mean? Needed a lot more from him. I expected more from him in this matchup. The last piece of update is starting five right here. Kent Bazemore. Just no Kelly Oubre. Knew he'd be in the starting lineup. Wanted to go to him right here in this matchup. Knew he'd be kind of chalky, but we felt the price was fair enough. He gave us 23 DK points. Just, You know, nothing that was gonna help you take anything down. And then rounding out the lineup, went Nerlens Noel. Got him at 2% ownership. He just thought I was a cheap value play here at center, a pivot from some of that Mo Bamba ownership that was out there. And I knew he would be locked in for close to 30 minutes, man. We definitely wanted to get him in this matchup going to the Lakers. He gave us right at 32 DK points, man. Very solid for a 4K price tag, alright? But there you have it, man. My best lineup last night, man. 289. Like I said, just okay, man. Not enough to cash out, man. So we go on to the next day, man. See what I got brewing for y'all tomorrow. Let's get back to the money making ways, alright? Coming in at point guard, guy I want to take a look at, Kyle Laurie. I like him in this matchup right here against the Atlanta Hawks. Expecting him to use his bigger frame and size against Trae Young. And just looking for him to get this Toronto team going, man. They're sputtering. They've been sputtering for a while, man. They're going to have to start stringing together some wins, especially if they're trying to make a playoff push. I like Kyle Laurie right here to try to galvanize the troop and really get going. I'm expecting a big one from Kyle Laurie tomorrow at this $7,400 price tag. Coming in as shooting guard, I want to look at Jaylen Brown. Love this $7,800 price tag on him. Love the matchup against the Portland Trail Blazers. Y'all know my boy Jaylen Brown, man. It gives you a little bit of everything. If that shot is falling, that's when you start to see the monster gains from him. But I'm expecting him to draw the another added boost to him tomorrow. I'm expecting him to probably see guard CJ McCollum, which is going to get him more involved defensively. So that's a chance for a few more steals, maybe a shot block or something. He can really give you a big upside at this $7,800 price tag. I like Jaylen Brown in this matchup tomorrow. Coming in at small forward, a guy I want to go right back to, Miles Bridges. Man, he's been very solid since entering the starting rotation with no Gordon Hayward. Just pretty much been a walking 30 fantasy points. I definitely want to take a look at him right here. Going against the Los Angeles Lakers, man, I like him in this matchup. Coming in at power forward, Darius Bazley, man. The OKC Thunder going against the Utah Jazz. The Thunder are very, very thin in the front court tomorrow. They don't have a lot of bodies, man. I'm expecting Bazley to see big minutes. We saw him play 36 out last time out, man. He can see that plus some, man. If he's playing well, they kind of involved in the game, he can see right at 40 minutes. And if that's the case, you telling me a guy at 5,500 that has opportunity to maybe get 40 minutes, I'm definitely going to want a piece of him, man, no matter who the matchup is, alright? Coming in at center, that same thought in mind, and them being thin in the front court, I want to go to Moses Brown. It's only going to be two centers, him and Tony Bradley. Tony Bradley, they've been splitting the minutes pretty much down the middle. Tony Bradley been having a few good performances the last couple times out, which is undoubtedly going to sway ownership to him. But I want to go to Moses Brown this matchup. I think they're going to need his bigger frame and size against Rudy Gobert to kind of keep him off the glass. And I'm not really worried about Moses Brown getting any foul trouble, as he is a hack box, but Gobert's not going to put any pressure on him defensively. He's not an offensive minded center, man. He just wants rebounds and putbacks. So I like Moses Brown. If he's playing well, I think they let him push closer to 30 minutes. I definitely want to get some exposure to him in this matchup against the Jazz. All right, there you have it, man. My starting five on DraftKings: Kyle Laurie, Jaylen Brown, Miles Bridges, Darius Bazley, and Moses Brown. All right, let's go take a look at FanDuel and see what I'm liking over there. At the top, nothing changes. Kyle Laurie, a little $200 discount over here, coming in at $7,200. Man, I just told you I like the matchup. I like his size advantage over Trae Young. Expecting him to get the troops going. I like Kyle Laurie tomorrow. Coming in as shooting guard, a guy I want to look at, Joe Ingles in this matchup against the OKC Thunder, man. If Clarkson's out again, I'm going to love Joe Ingles, man. Especially if Clarkson and Mike Conley is out, man, he might be a lock button for me tomorrow. But I like him in this matchup. No Clarkson, man. He really gets a little more bump and uses a few more shot opportunities, and he's okay with the peripheral, so I like going to him at his price tag at $5,800, all right? Coming in at small forward, staying with the guy, Jaylen Brown, $8K over here. Little price increase, but I'm okay with it. I love this matchup, man. Love him being more involved defensively, all right? Coming in at power forward, a guy I want to look at is Domantas Sabonis going against the Los Angeles Clippers. This should be a good advantage for Sabonis down low, man. He should be too skilled and too good for Zubac down there on the block, man. I expect him to be able to have his way with him and have a very solid game at 9K, all right? And then round out that center, man, I'm staying with my boy Moses Brown. Getting a little discount over here at 5,100, man. Telling you, if he pushes 30 minutes, he's going to crush this 5,100 price tag on FanDuel. He could be a must-have tomorrow if he's going to see 25-plus minutes. I like Moses Brown, all right? There you have it, man. My starting five for FanDuel: Kyle Laurie, Joe Ingles, Jaylen Brown, Domantas Sabonis, and Moses Brown. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pool. You know I'm going to have plenty of them, all right? That's going to do it for us here tonight. Y'all know the motto: chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll see y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's go.